everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with some Diamond Dynasty. This is the chance for me to go ahead and kind of up my players a little bit, make them better. You guys get a chance to be able to see my home jerseys as well, which I have not been able to show off quite yet. But if I go ahead and I win this game, I might go ahead and purchase a home stadium that I can play at, which would be kind of cool because these two games, or the first two games, I've been on the road. And gosh, I shouldn't get too excited over jerseys, but hey, I think it's kind of cool to be able to switch back and forth. Plus, playing as the home team does give me an advantage because I'll be able to play in the bottom of the ninth or something if I'm down. But I'm going to go ahead, and Iwase is going to get some speed, a little bit better at contact hitting. Johnny Weiss, he's going to be the starting pitcher that's going to be appearing in this game versus the Miami Marlins. So I thought, hey, let's go ahead and see what we can boost. Stamina sitting at 77. That's the max that he's going to be able to have. I don't like that. I wish he did have some more stamina. So instead of purchasing that, I'm going to be working on the pitches a little bit, adding some velocity to the four-seamer and to the slider, just some additional control as well. Let's get this game started. Remember, I'm going to be on the road here against the Miami Marlins. There's a method to my madness, by the way, you guys. As I'm going ahead and I'm building up my team, one thing that I'm doing is I'm kind of going from what MLB 13, the show, considers the worst team to the best team. I'm going to work my way up and see how this goes. Along the way, of course, I'm going to be boosting some of my players like you just saw right there. May get some major leaguers. I don't know. That could be pretty expensive to get some major leaguers. But I don't know. It's kind of part of it. The philosophy that I have on this is I would kind of like to make a team of franchise players. But I don't know. We will see how that goes. First time playing Diamond Dynasty, so, you know, as I play this, I'm going to get some stuff figured out and kind of find what I like about this. But starting off the game here with a single, that's something that's nice for me to be able to have here. We got some velocity right now on the bases. So I'm heading for second here. That was probably the best pitch to go on, and I am safe at second. That might be the first stolen base of Diamond Dynasty. So taking me a game. I guess that's not too bad, but not that bad of a jump. Get over there, make it in time, and now I've got a runner in scoring position here. And I don't think I have any outs quite yet either against the Marlins. Oh, never mind, I have two. Whoops. All right, so it wasn't really trying to bunt here, but a good hit. That one's going to go to the wall and bounce off of it. That's going to allow one run to come home. I still have runners on first and third, so I'm still threatening against the Marlins. They better go ahead and find a way to be able to stop me here because I have gotten some hits here in the beginning of the game. Luckily for them, they do, so only one run scores. And now they're going to go ahead and get a hit as well. So too early to be able to tell how much, you know, that purchasing those skill points here for Weiss is really going to help him out. But I'm anticipating a lot of good stuff from him in this game against the Astros. I had a pitcher who wasn't that built up. Ooh, we got him. Gunned him down at second. So I had a pitcher who I didn't get a chance to be able to build up at all because the servers were doing something, because people were, you know, using an exploit or something like that to be able to build up their budgets. But I just went ahead and I pitched with him, and we ended up winning against the Astros. So against the Marlins, having a pitcher who's kind of built up, got a fastball that's reached up to 97 miles an hour. That's pretty cool. All right, so you can see there it is, 97 miles an hour. I wasn't joshing you or anything like that, but a very dominant fastball here too, and that actually worked out that I went ahead and chose to build that pitch up a little bit more because that is Weiss's dominant pitch and what he's going to be going with more than anything else. So, did he go? Did he go? Dang it. He did not go. All right, 1-1 count. So you're going to see I'm going to be throwing this fastball quite a bit. I'm going to try and see if I can blow it past the Marlins, forcing them to swing at some stuff that's pretty dirty. Kind of setting up some other pitches as well. But, all right, 2 balls. Accuracy is not the best right now for Weiss with really any of the pitches. I've noticed the slider, the changeup, I can put it in one part of the plate and it appears on the other one, but sometimes it turns out to be a strike. So I guess at the end of the day, it might not always be a bad thing. Plus, if I'm like formulating some type of pattern and the computer's figuring it out, if the ball ends up in a different place than where I wanted it to go, again, maybe another good thing. But a swing and a miss on that fastball. That is going to be a strikeout, and that's going to end the inning for us. Bottom of the second here now, 0-1 count. Oh, we're not able to get that one. I thought I was going to be able to get a diving stop and make a throw over to first, but hey, at least I made the stop. That's the good thing. So, could have ended up being a lot worse. That's going to put a runner on first. He's going to advance over to second. And this is going to be a hit by the Marlins. Is he going to try and go home? Good thing I made that throw because he didn't decide to go. So runners on first and third. I could still hold the Marlins here if I do this one right. All right, Donovan Solano coming up here. Now, with the Marlins having lost some of the players that they have, I was surprised, though, to see the Marlins at the 29th team here in MLB 13, the show. But I don't know. There's still a lot of cool things about the Marlins. I'm excited to be able to play them, as well as every single team. This is almost like 30 wins with 30 teams, but hopefully it ends up being 30 losses, 30 teams. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to root against myself or anything, but we're still doing pretty good. There's a chance we could end up getting destroyed here. But, all right. I'm going to throw this slider low. Ends up coming inside. Watches that one for strike 2. Sets up a lot of things for me here right now. Might go with the slider one more time here. See if I can jam him inside. I do. That was a bad pitch to swing at. But he does. I get the out. Get out of that inning here without any problems at all. Still 2-0 here in the top of the 5th. Hits are still coming here for the Snackbars. This one going again to the wall. It's into the gap. I'm going to get a stand-up double. Don't get me wrong. I was tempted about going to third, but Garcia is not the fastest person on my team at all. That would have been a guaranteed out. Man, it seems like he kind of lingered over there. I don't know. Maybe that was just me. Like, when I would hit, as soon as I made contact, I was sprinting. I mean, of course, I saw where the ball was going, but man, not like that. That was the diving stop I was trying to get. Man, I'm going to have to work on that. But a good play by the Marlins here to be able to get me out at first. Now, I've gotten some hits. I mean, it hasn't been like an obscene amount of hits or anything like that, but I have noticed that the Marlins are not pitching that well this game. So, 3-0 here is what we've got. Top of the 6th. All right. Going into center field, that's going to put the runner on first base. So we've gotten a lot of singles, and we've had a few doubles as well. I don't think I've had a triple yet in this game, now that I think about it. But, gosh, keep it strong here. That's what I like to see. We had a little bit of a slump here through innings 3 and 4 when it came to hitting, but here in inning number 6, granted it's the bottom of the 6th, but 5 and 6, we kind of picked things back up. This one might drop. Doesn't. I get there just in time, a running stop. All right, so A.J. Ramos is going to be coming in for relief. So I don't know what I'm going to expect here from him. I mean, if you take a look, a four-seamer is one of his best pitches, but he has 4 other pitches, so it's going to be a lot tougher for me to decide what's coming. I make a smart call, though. I decide to go ahead and aim low and outside. With a lot of the pitches that I'm seeing, they end up being very low. So in Diamond Dynasty, I have to pick actually where I'm anticipating the ball to be. It seems like low and away has been working out pretty well for me here. Nothing like a huge bomb or anything like that. Obviously, as you guys have noticed, I haven't hit any home runs, but the contact hitting has been there, and I've gotten a lot of solid contacts with it here, but not what I needed. A double play. I mean, it's not the worst thing right now either. I'm up 3-0 over the Marlins. I mean, if I was down 3-0, I probably would not be happy with that at all. I'd be probably aiming a lot lower than I am right now, hoping to try and, you know, hit a line drive into the gap or something like that, but that's okay. Bottom of the 8th here, surprised I still have Weiss, and remember he had that stamina of 77, so I wasn't thinking that he would make it this far in the game, but very efficient pitching out of him. The Marlins have only had a handful of hits. I think they're sitting at 6 or 7 right now in the game. But really he's done a great job of getting ahead in the count, like you're seeing right here with the count being 0-2. And then just going ahead, making a smart pitch, maybe having them swing at stuff that they shouldn't. It's going to be foul, so he stays alive. But that's not a bad thing for me because that sets up some other pitches for me that I usually don't do. It makes the computer guess. And sometimes they guess wrong. The 96-mile-an-hour fastball swings and misses. That was a high fastball, too. I haven't thrown too many of those in the game. Top of the ninth here, 2 outs. Nobody on until now. This one, a big shot that goes off the wall. That's been 3 this game. We've had some good power hitting. It's just none of those hits have been able to go over the wall. That's going to be a double for me. With 2 outs, I could have a pretty good rally going right here, you know, where I get a series of hits, bring some runners home. All right, next pitch, like literally the very next pitch. Taking this one also into the gap. This one, of course, not going to bounce off the wall, but it's going to bounce off the ground a few times, and another double for me. So it's basically like a free run right here, and I just go ahead and have things right where I was. Still a runner at second, still 2 outs, just 1 extra run. So if we see the Miami pitching end up like the way that it has been throughout the game, we might be able to see something right here besides what we've been seeing. Good thing I decided to go inside with it here. Get a jump, miss that one. Another run for me. And again, a runner on second. All right. Snackbars just rocking it here in the 9th inning. Placido Polanco is going to be starting things off here in the bottom of the 9th. You can see that some of my pitches have not been the greatest. But I get to stop. What a great throw off balance over to first for the out. I've been waiting to get a throw like that for a long time. Seems like the computer's the one who makes those throws and gets it there no problem. I just can't do it until now. Logan Morrison coming up next. See 0 for 3 on the day. I've been kind of surprised to see Logan Morrison, you know, go 0 for 3. There's still a lot of great players on the Marlins. That's why I was saying I'm surprised that they're sitting at 29th. You know, with Stanton, gosh, honestly, I would say one of the best hitters in baseball right now. You know, he adds a lot to the team. You got some other players as well, but gosh. And Stanton has had an all right game. I think he might have a couple hits in this one, if I remember correctly. We may see him here. A 1-2 count now. Only 87 pitches. That's really not too bad considering we are in the bottom of the 9th. I was telling you, efficient pitching has what's allowed Weiss to be able to stay in for this long. All right, going to try the slider here. Foul ball. All right. Let's try and see if we can get the four-seamer low and inside to be able to work here. And it's on the ground, so that's not bad. Make the throw over to first. We're good. Not a strikeout, but it's still an out. We've only got one more here, and the game is ours. I don't see the Marlins coming back here at this point, but I do have a couple pitchers warming up in the bullpen in the event that we do need him. Oh, he's got one hit. It was a double. All right, so maybe that's where I got, you know, 2 hits because he's gotten 2 bases. All right, so kind of going away from what the catcher wants. Kind of learned that from the last Kevin Millar video. But he's going to pop that one up into shallow right field, but the second baseman is going to get it. And this game is done and over with. Snackbars getting a complete game shutout here. Weiss, tremendous performance out of him. I guess it really does pay to boost those pitchers. So I think I might do that here with some of the money that I've earned for the next game. But I appreciate you guys watching Diamonds Dynasty. More of this to come here later on, so subscribe. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. Just check the description below. But thanks again for watching, you guys. I definitely do appreciate it. And as always, I hope you guys have a